Now to our story on the hack that was thought to be a foreign attack. Private data was compromised and there was an air of blackmail. But when thousands of students at one of our top universities were sent distressing emails saying their results didn't count, it turned out to be an alleged inside job. And police say it wasn't their first rodeo.
Western Sydney University has recently been hacked.
And if you're an anxious girly like me, you probably freaked out.
The first thing that came to my mind was, how the am I gonna tell my parents?
This is not on, it shouldn't be happening in a university of this size.
It's absolutely the tip of the iceberg.
It's ranked within the top 2% of the world, but when the Western Sydney University database was allegedly breached from someone on the inside, it raised questions among students over the institution's credibility.
Annoyed, compromised, not impressed with the university and their capabilities.
This student, who wants to be called Eric, is 2 years into his business degree. The 19-year-old found out about his data being compromised in August last year when he was scrolling on his phone.
Students being frustrated and posting their emails and their experiences and how they felt online.
A month later, he was sent an email by the university notifying him of a security breach.
They worded it as if there wasn't much to be worried about and it was just something little and silly that had happened, and I was like, okay.
But it was much bigger than that. The personal information of hundreds of thousands of students had been accessed.
Your age, your name, your passport information, your license information, your academic information, and I was like, whoa.
One would think it has all the hallmarks of an international intelligence operation, but cybersecurity detectives say they traced the hack to an apartment at the Kingswood campus in Sydney's West, and in June this year, they made an arrest. Birdie Kingston, a 27-year-old former electrical engineering student at Western Sydney University. Birdie was active in uni life and represented students in the 2024 Sydney Mardi Gras parade, but Birdie was allegedly living a double life. Police say Birdie first hacked the system in 2021 to access cheaper on-campus parking. From there, she allegedly used the system to alter her grades. In November last year, it escalated when student details were compromised. Birdie allegedly blackmailed the university, saying she would post the details on the dark web unless she was sent $40,000 worth of cryptocurrency. When the university didn't negotiate, the details went live.
We also believe that the incidents were driven by the person's grievances with the university.
Birdie was granted bail.
Do you support Birdie?
100%.
And in October this year, students received a number of distressing emails.
And this email outlined a whole bunch of legal mumbo-jumbo claiming that whatever degree and awards you've gotten from the university have now been revoked.
And I get an email from Western Sydney saying that I've been expelled.
My entire information, my full name, my old SID or student ID, which was exactly correct.
Can't even describe what I felt being an international student out here in a foreign land, being told that you have 7 days to evacuate.
The university confirmed it was another hack. And earlier this month, police were back at Birdie's door. She was charged with hacking the system once again to send out more than 100,000 fake emails to students. This time, she didn't apply for bail, so we paid a visit to her home.
I'm just here to see if you know Birdie at all. Are you her family member?
No, this is a shared house.
There was a real focus for many years on the external hacker. At least, 60 to 70% of data breaches and attacks now are something related to someone already on the inside.
Former cybersecurity detective Christopher McNaughton.
Foreign students will attend a university, register for a semester, get some credentials, and then they're almost already on the inside.
Christopher says security budgets need to be a stronger priority, especially across larger institutions.
And we know some of the shadow IT that we see in universities maybe not locked down very well, maybe not as secure as possible, because their focus is on the research and getting some results.
Yeah, the university should invest more, especially with all their fees and prices. They should be putting more money into security.
We spend thousands and thousands of dollars and our data isn't even secure. And then these data security measures are like incorporated into our fees that we pay for. Like, I'm sorry, what?
Eric says the university advised him to change his details.
My license information and passport information got out. So, I wouldn't know how to go about changing that kind of stuff. Of course, it's also expensive. A passport, Australia has the most expensive passports in the world.
When contacted by A Current Affair, the university said it has provided financial support for out-of-pocket costs on a case-by-case basis.
I think the university should find a remedy to this situation.
Absolutely.
Instead of leaving it on to the students.
And although police have someone behind bars over the hack, Eric is distressed over how this could impact his future career.
My biggest worry is an employer looking at what university you went to and seeing that it was Western and not taking it seriously because of all these incidents.
Generally, students at university feel safe and protected within an education system, but did you feel that way after these incidents?
Not digitally, no, not at all. I have the worry that one click, one day, might lead to something not good.